you know what you're fighting for? When it's not worth dying for, does it take your breath away? Do you feel yourself suffocating?
How you doing, everyone? I hope you're having a lovely day. Today I'm going to show you how to play 21 Guns by Greenday. A really fun song to play both on electric and acoustic guitar. Today I'm going to be showing you on the acoustic guitar. So without further ado, we're going to jump into a close-up and I'm going to show you the chords that occur in the verse. Okay, so the first chord we have in the verse is a D minor, so that's our index finger placed on the first fret of the E string, the middle finger placed on the second fret of the G string, and our third finger placed on the third fret of the B string. Remember to keep all your fingers close to the right hand side just before the metal fret wires and on the very tips to ensure clarity is maintained. This chord is played from the fourth string. Now the next chord is a bar chord, which can be a little bit tricky. There's a couple of ways you can play this. It's a B flat bar chord. We're going to place our little finger on the third fret of the B string, our third finger on the third fret of the G string, and then our middle finger on the third fret of the D string, and then applying the bar across the first 5 strings of fret 1. This chord is played from the 5th string. Now often this particular chord can be played as an A shape, or so an A shape is this particular shape here, just moved up and down. We might be familiar with that bar chord shape already. Or you can just use the little finger to bar across strings 4, 3 and 2, which I actually find a little bit easier. The next chord is an F bar chord. So we're going to place our middle finger on the second fret of the G string, our third finger on the third fret of the A string, our little finger on the third fret of the D string, and then we're barring across the first fret. All 6 strings we play here on F, so from string 6. A little tip for bar chords: make sure that the first finger is just behind the fret wire. Now, commonly, people mistakenly apply loads of pressure on the bar, but remember that 3 of the notes are actually dealt with the other fingers, so strings 3, 4, and 5 here are dealt with these fingers. So make sure these are sounding good first before applying that bar. And I find if your fingers are over to the right hand side of the frets and on the very tips, how they should be, then that should actually line up the edge of the finger just behind the fret to ensure we get the most clarity out of the chord. The next chord is a C. So C is the index finger on the first fret of the B string, the middle finger on the second fret of the D string, and the third finger on the third fret of the A string. We're playing from string 5. So we've got D minor, B flat major, F major, and C major. So the strumming pattern for this song is as follows: down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So in order to do this, we want to keep our wrist very loose. So hold up your forearm like this, drop any tension in the hands, just let your hand go, and imagine that you're shaking water off of your wrist. This ensures the strumming hand is moving from the wrist, and you want to keep that strumming hand moving in between the strums. So we apply 1 strumming pattern per chord. So D minor, B flat major, F major, C major. Sometimes there is a variation in that when we go to C major when we do this. So okay, so now I'm going to show you how long is spent on each chord. So we apply 1 strumming pattern per chord in the verse. So it's D minor, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. So 2 beats on each chord. We repeat this cycle 3 times. D D minor, B flat, F, C, then B flat for one bar, and then C for a bar. Back into D minor, same again, 3 times. 2, 3, 4, D minor. Gonna do that one more time. The second time round though, we have this variation. B flat, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, C. Okay, so we let B flat ring for a whole bar plus 3 beats in the next bar, and on beat 4 of the next bar we actually play C on the 4th beat before we go into the chorus. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a little tip with these chords, some chords require you not to play certain strings. For example, D minor here, we should only really play from the 4th string. A good way in which you can manage not to hit those strings but still have flexibility and freedom in that strumming hand to really dig in is to bring the thumb over the top and mute the unwanted strings. For example, D minor, you can be muting strings 6 and 5 if you're struggling to control where you're hitting there. And the same with C as well, you can bring the thumb just over the top of string 6. If you're struggling to control where the pick is going, this just takes that pressure away. Okay, so during the chorus we use the same chords just in a different order, and it has a bit of a quirky rhythm to it here as well. We're going to play 2 down strums on F, rest in between, so a 1 beat rest, then we change to C and do the same thing, and then into D minor, same again, and then we're going to go back to the regular pattern for C, then B flat, F, and then C for 2 bars. Same again, F, rest, C, rest, D minor, rest, regular pattern, B flat, F, C, and then to B flat, F, and then we're going to let C ring for a bar, and then we're back into the verse. Okay, so during the bridge section that comes in later on in the song, there is an extra chord. We're using mostly the same chords, but there is an A major chord that occurs as well. So if you don't know A major, we apply our 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then our 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. We play this one from string 5. So it has that interesting quirk with the rhythm again during the bridge, where it's a down, down, rest for a few of the chords there. So we've got D minor, down, down, rest, B flat, rest, F, rest, regular pattern for C, back into D minor, B flat, F, this time A, regular pattern, same again, B flat, F, A, then a whole bar, regular pattern for B flat, same for C, and then it's back into F for the chorus chords again, which I believe is a guitar solo at that point for the electric guitar. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. That was my acoustic guitar lesson on the song 21 Guns by Greenday, a fantastic tune. If you want more tutorials like this, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, because I'll be sharing many more easy to follow tutorials. As always, have a lovely day.